Hey everybody, it's Saturday morning. It's about 8:30. Live here at Manhiem Auto Auction. I've had several people in the past couple of weeks that are asking me for four-door trucks, and it's really hard for us to get these things at auctions. Reason being is most of the time when they're coming through auctions, trucks are so retailable, people want to keep them on their lot. So when they go through the auction, it's generally hard to find one that doesn't have a lot of issues. So today I'm out here. I told somebody that I'd do my due diligence and actually try to find him one. So I've got this Ford F-150, real pretty blue truck behind me. I've already got the hood open. I've got it started. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. And I'm kind of doing this for a multitude of reasons. I've got it to where my potential client can actually look and kind of see the video too. So we've got down there, everything sounds good with the motor. Now I've already looked at the inside of it. It does have a couple of check engine lights, so I'm going to take a look at it. But I've walked around the vehicle, and with what we're looking at, I mean, it's going to need, the tires are pretty good on it. They're not awful, but it's probably going to need some within 10-15,000 miles. You know, the leather in this vehicle, see if I can do this to where you guys can actually see it too. The leather in the vehicle is not bad at all. Can be really good and cleaned up, you know. So the door panels, everything's good. We are missing a little panel underneath the gauge there, if you guys can see it underneath the steering column. So, you know, something like that be a pretty easy fix. But you know, the body on the vehicle is pretty straight. I see a lot of them on Craigslist where they're all dinged up, batted, bruised, and you know, they're this one's a pretty nice vehicle. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually get in the vehicle, put it on a check engine my code scanner, see what's going on with that, and then I've got it mounted to where we can do a drive in there, take it for a ride, check the transmission, all that good stuff. Hey, it looks like I've actually got a couple of the wholesalers on here watching too. Got somebody that's wanting me to check out an Explorer, lane 3, run 126. So yeah, we'll check that out here in just a minute. I think I actually just walked by that one a minute ago. James, is that one, is that the cream colored white one? Is that what that is? 91,000 miles. I think I just walked by it just a second ago. But you know, this is a pretty nice little truck. I like the color blue. 188,000 miles. This is an 04 model. So, you know, does not have a bed liner. Looks like, you know, somebody's done some work out of it. I wish it would have a bed liner. That, you know, it's probably not too hard to put in there and take care of the beds on them. But I'm gonna mount this thing up in the windshield. I'm gonna close the hood first. Alright, so we've got that closed. And what I'm also gonna do to test this for the test drive, we're gonna go over there and look at this lane 3 126 as well. So we'll go check that out. So while I'm in the vehicle, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to check for the windows, make sure everything's good there. Back windows, all windows are good. This does have an aftermarket radio in it. So low fuel, go figure. Anytime you're at the auction, that's exactly what you're gonna get. So you know, here's what we know, guys, is with the third rows, and this is what we do for our clients as well. We do have several people that, like I said, that are asking us to go out and take a look at them. Third rows, SUVs plus the trucks. You know, the market is so high on these things right now that you're having to pay top dollar for them at the auctions, which means that we have to really do our due diligence and check these things out before we, because we want to buy them ready. You know, we want to buy them to where they're good to go, and you'd be amazed if they're at the auction. Generally, you're going to find something wrong with them. So you know, that's okay. We just want to find out exactly what it is so we can get it fixed and make sure that it is an economical fix. So we've got this one running right now, so we're going to pull forward, and I'm going to give it a little gas, make sure we shift through all the gears. Man, I'm really excited about this this week's auction. There's actually there's already over 1,300 cars on the block ready to go on Tuesday's sale, and that doesn't even include the other 5,000 that they're going to run on Wednesday at Highline. So, man, it's you know, they got some good stuff in here, so I can get it up to speed there. Brakes work, that's for sure. James, you still with me? I'm gonna go check this thing out. Let's see, lane 3. It's really funny at Manhiem, they got it numbered to where, you know, lane 3 is actually lane 43. Of course, been coming here a while, got it kind of figured out now. And there we are, lane 3, 126. Guys, if you're with me live, can you actually see out the window, see all these cars that I'm driving by? Man, it's pretty impressive. They ton of cars. Seatbelt dinger works. Put that thing on. All right, lane 3. There's run number 9. I'm betting you that that vehicle is already. Let's see here. 51. Yeah, there's a Mountaineer too. I bet that one's third row. Oh, I know, we actually looked at that one last week. Randy looked at that one. We know the transmission's out on that one. Hence why it's still here. Alright. Lane 3. There's road number 85. And 112. Rain 126. No. Must be in detail. They don't have that one out here yet. I've noticed that. I was up late last night going through all the run numbers, and you know, I'm still not seeing several of them. They must have the detail shop pretty booked over here. So what I'm going to do is just ride up and down the lanes for a couple of minutes, and this one finally did. It seems like the transmission shifts out okay, all that good jazz. So I'll pull it back here in just a second and put it back on a scanner, find out what codes these are. Hopefully it'll be something easy, because right now I'm you know, I'm pretty impressed with this old truck. You know, now the problem is like I said, at the auction, these things, it wouldn't surprise me, you know, I've got the customer that's wanting to pay, you know, under $7,000, and unfortunately when you find one that's running and driving, that's, you know, that looks as clean as this one does, even though it's an 04 with 188,000 miles, it is two-wheel drive. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if this thing brings 6,500 here at Manhiem Auto Auction. You know, so it's crazy. You know, you got these tote-to-note dealers and stuff that are, you know, they're willing to put a lot more money in these vehicles. What we do is we try to keep our stuff wholesale to the public, and which means we need to buy it inexpensive, you know. So let's see here. I've got someone that was looking for BMW, so I just called a 2011 BMW. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. I'm gonna rotate that down, but right over there we got a 2011, and that's a Santander vehicle, which means it's a repo. So sorry about that. I'm trying to turn the camera to where you guys can actually see out the window as I'm driving by these things. You got Lexus RX 300s. There's another Lexus ES 330. Those things, we do really well with the Lexus ES 330s too, in that 06, 07 model. You know, we can get those in a price point to where people can afford them. You know, and when I say people can afford them, what we try to do is keep our stuff, you know, under $5,000. And that includes our third row family SUVs. You know, that seems to be the magic number, you know, this week. And that's kind of what I was talking about, is we had to kind of step up in some vehicles because our demand was so high on the third row vehicles that we had to step out and spend a little bit more. Now they are very, very nice vehicles, but you know, it does make us you know, have to spend a little bit more on the front end, which, you know, actually, you know, obviously drives up the prices to the public as well. So we hate that, but you know, it is what it is. We got to go where the demand is. So tell you what, man, they've got a lot of 2015. Ooh, there's a real pretty Z71 2017 model running through here. Got a messed up bumper, but that's it. I'm starting to hear something in this truck, and I've noticed too that the coolant level hasn't got up to temperature, but I'm starting to hear a little bit of a ticking, which is gonna lead me to believe that this thing is gonna have a timing chain issue. So I'm gonna get off here in just a minute and put this thing on the scanner and find out exactly what it is. Make some notes so I can go back to the client and tell them what I found. That I got a feeling I might have struck out again on buying a truck for him from the auction. I've got another customer that's actually looking for a oddly enough, it's rare that you find this, but I have a customer that's looking for a two-wheel drive Jeep Cherokee. And so I have been looking very diligently for that as well. The issue I've been running into on that is the two-wheel drive Cherokees. Everyone that I've come across has just had something just too severe for us to do anything with. So we do actually check these things out, you know, especially when you have someone that's putting their trust in you to go out and find that specific vehicle. You know, you definitely want to go out there and make sure that you do a good job on you know, they're trusting you to find them a good vehicle. And you know, nobody ever is going to know what a vehicle is going to do, you know, 30 days from now. I certainly don't have that that crystal ball, but that's one of the things that my mechanic likes to say. It's kind of funny, but you know, he'll work on a vehicle and that's what he'll say. You know, I can fix the issue that I've got right in front of me, but I can't fix something that I don't know, and I don't have that crystal ball. If I did have the crystal ball, I'd be absolutely filthy rich. And you know, us as car salesmen, that's what we get too. You know, I think the days of people doing stuff to you know, do these shady fixes and the cheapest way to get out of something. You know, obviously as a dealer we want to do the least expensive thing that we can, but we also want to do it right and make sure that people you know, just like I'm on social media right now, with social media the way it is, you know, people, every opportunity they can, the first thing that they can say negative about you, that's exactly what they're gonna do. So you know, all we can do is our best and go out there and like I said, do what we can for people to put their trust in us, and you know, hopefully everything works out in the end. So these are vehicles that are going to require maintenance. That's for sure. We do have extended warranties available, but so well, I've pulled this vehicle back in, and I'm gonna go look at a couple more here in just a minute. Lane 3 126 didn't have anything there, so we'll have to wait till that one gets out of detail. But you know, I did see that BMW that I'm gonna go out and check, but I'm gonna get off here for a little bit so I can spend a little bit more good attention, and it requires my phone to actually put this thing on the scanner. I've got the blue driver, so those things are pretty awesome. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked the video. If you're looking at anything and you want to see the largest inventory that's out there, Tennessee is the third largest Manhiem auto auction in the country, and it's a very, very good thing. So you know, and that is what we guarantee. Is most of the time you're going to see that what I do is I pull up MMR reports and actually show you what the vehicle is speculated to go for. You know, we sit down, I can actually bring people, you can see that I'm actually driving the vehicles. I can bring my clients to the auction here. You can test drive them in the lot. We do have some speed. It's hard to get it up to find out if you got any overdrive, but that's part of my reason for the scanner and all that good stuff. So we can check the, you know, first, second, and third gear, but you don't want to get caught speeding here, or they're never going to let you drive the vehicles again. So but you know, anything that you're looking for, you know, give us a call. I'll be happy to bring somebody in. But basically what we do is we do charge you just a flat fee. I show you exactly what we pay for them at the auction. You know, we'll go get that vehicle for you. So give us a like, share our video at Auto Wholesale Group. Share it out. 615-598-0185. That's my phone number. Anybody in the market for a good used car, if you know anybody that's looking for a good used car and they want a different buying experience, give us a shot. Thanks.